10 things to do when you're bored. We've all been there. It's the end of the day, and you're just sitting around thinking about everything you should have done by now. The to-do list is long, your mind feels like it's mush, and you're just not quite sure what to do with yourself in order to pass the time until bedtime. There are plenty of ways to pass the time, though, boredom never has to be an issue. Here are 10 ways to get through your day without feeling bored or frustrated by it. 1. Go on a walk. One of my favorite ways to fight boredom is by walking. When I'm trying to figure out what to do, I just put on my shoes and go outside. It helps me clear my head and think about what I really want. And you can turn it into a challenge. Walk as far as possible in one direction before turning around. Or time yourself while you walk, seeing how fast you can cover a certain distance. If you don't have any destinations in mind, try just walking around your neighborhood or city block. You never know what interesting things you might find. 2. Take pictures. Everyone should be a photographer. I don't mean everyone needs to own a professional camera, but even a flip phone with a camera can capture great moments that will later lead to fond memories. If you don't believe me, keep an eye out for those Throwback Thursday pictures. I know most people don't intentionally post old photos, but it usually happens because they like them and want others to see them as well. It's also probably because they just want to look at their past selves and laugh. Regardless of your phone camera capabilities, practice taking photos in everyday life. Capturing fleeting or unusual moments is one of the most fun ways I've found to pass time. And if you get good enough, maybe you'll get hired by National Geographic. 3. Make yourself useful. Making yourself useful helps prevent boredom. If there is something that needs doing, grab a tool and get started. If all you can find is some trash around your house, pick it up and throw it away. Better yet, ask your family or friends if they have any odd jobs for you. No one will expect them to be done perfectly, but at least they'll know that someone cared enough about their house to clean up a little bit. And, who knows, maybe you'll make a new friend in the process. 4. Start writing your book. How do great writers write? Well, they sit down at their desk every day and they write. It's not easy. It's not fun all of the time. But it's effective, and it's your job, so get going. Make a commitment to writing for an hour each morning before work or school. You don't have to publish what you write. Just commit yourself to putting words on paper, or screen, every single day. You might be surprised by how much that helps you grow as a writer and as a person. Try to express your feelings. 5. Go on an adventure. If your life is feeling a little dull, one of the best ways to shake things up is by taking an adventure. Whether it's hiking or walking, going for a bike ride or heading out on a road trip, doing something active with friends and family will keep boredom at bay and spark creativity. Not sure where to start? You don't have to travel far or spend big bucks to get away from it all. Just take a look around your own backyard. There are plenty of fun adventures waiting to be had right in your own neighborhood. A great way to start exploring is by checking out our list of things to do near me. Once you've got everything planned, there's no better time than now to go ahead and book that flight or hotel room. Just remember, if you want to make sure that your next vacation sticks, try not book anything too soon. Instead, set aside time each day, even just 10 minutes. 6. Work out. There's no better way to fight boredom than going outside and working up a sweat. Whether it's a run, swim, or strength training that gets your heart pumping, anything that increases your heart rate will help you clear your mind and get some much needed energy. It's also fun. No one said staying active had to be boring. And don't worry about breaking a sweat. Just because something is tough doesn't mean it isn't worth doing. Sometimes boredom can make us lazy, so what better way to encourage yourself? Go out there and burn some calories. The key is finding activities that interest you and work with your schedule. You should never feel like exercise is a chore. When you enjoy an activity, it becomes easier to stay motivated and stick with it. Try new activities until you find ones that are right for you. Hiking, cycling, rock climbing, kayaking. The list goes on. 7. Focus on what makes you happy. Life can get busy, but it doesn't have to be boring. It's easy for your routine and daily responsibilities to crowd out what truly makes you happy, but it takes a little time and effort on your part to remember that they are there. Make a point of doing one thing every day that brings a smile to your face or makes you laugh. You'll be glad you did. If you need help remembering, write down 5 activities that make you happy, in no particular order, and keep them in your wallet or purse. When you find yourself without something to do, pull out your list and pick an activity from it. The best part is that none of these activities will cost anything. And while we're at it, get outside more often. Sunshine may not be as fun as Netflix, but it does wonders for your mood. Get some sun whenever you can, even if just by sitting outside with your coffee in the morning or having lunch al fresco. 8. Create something. This is obvious, but it bears repeating. Boredom leads to feeling unproductive. The solution? Create something. Knitting a scarf, writing a song, making an origami crane. The more we create, i.e., channel our boredom into doing something new, the more productive we feel. This isn't just true for grown-ups either. School-age kids also thrive on productivity and are much happier and less fidgety when they have meaningful work to complete. It doesn't matter if your project is knitting or computer coding. Get busy with your hands and mind. You'll not only take advantage of your boredom, but find yourself falling in love with problem solving. And that's never boring at all. 9. Go to the movies with friends or family. Head out with friends or family members, but not as a family. If people know that you're going out as a couple, they might try to stick around and watch movies together or expect dinner together afterwards. If they don't know that you're going out with your so, they won't feel obligated to follow through. Another plus. You might be able to pick a movie that appeals more strongly to one of your personality types than it does to yours, which will create some good debate. And never underestimate how fun it is just spending time with someone else while munching on popcorn and watching previews for upcoming movies. The whole thing sounds like an evening in, with benefits. Go somewhere new by yourself. If you find yourself itching to go somewhere new, but also want to stay home, take advantage of your local library or bookstore and spend some time there browsing for new books, CDs, DVDs, or games. Go online shopping. It's hard to get bored shopping online because there are so many interesting things from all over the world at our fingertips 24/7. But it can be easy to get sucked into hours-long searches for shoes, or other items, if we aren't careful. 10. Clean your house, room, car, etc. Boredom makes it hard to think straight, focus, be productive and remember what you're supposed to be doing. A clean living space can provide a similar effect on your mind. It's like resetting your brain. Also, there's a chance, however small, that cleaning will help solve whatever problem originally caused your boredom in the first place. Win-win.